And babe, can you get extra water for the trip?
Yeah, I got you.
Why is my music not playing?
I miss you.
All right, we got water.
4 years of my life wasted. You were just a waste of time. You got caught. That's why you're quiet, because you got caught. Who is Morgan? You got a girl's name in your Bluetooth, so obviously Morgan was in this car. Go ahead, talk. I'm really curious how you're going to explain this one.
This is a rental car. So I'm assuming Morgan is the last person who drove it.
Goofball.
What is it? You got me chocolate.
Yep, your favorite.
I love chocolate.
I know. All girls love chocolate.
Wait, how do you know all girls love chocolate?
It's just a thing.
Have you bought another girl chocolate?
That's not what I was insinuating when I said about.
But have you bought another girl chocolate?
No, that's not what I was trying to say. When
But
I
have
said,
you bought
yes,
another
yes,
girl?
I probably
But
bought
I
another
don't
girl
want it.
chocolate. What? I've dated in the past.
Okay, I don't want anything that you bought for another woman, Gus.
Close the door. We gotta talk.
Babe, get in the car. I was
No,
joking.
you wanna be with other bitches, right?
No, I was joking.
Go do cardio with that other bitch.
Get in.
No.
Open the safe or I'll take your life.
I don't have a life.
Really?
That's so sad. I throw out toilet paper so I can go to the store and buy more. Just so I can be alone for a couple minutes.
How was your day? It's good. I woke up and went to work. And my manager, she's such a bitch. Lunchtime, ice lemon.
And she hit me with the, when I tell you I feel, acknowledge how I feel.
See someone getting crushed by weights at the gym, and you're like, let me help you. And they're like, no, just acknowledge I'm getting crushed by weights. They're like, no, let me lift the weights
Let
up.
me lift the weight off you.
No, just look at me and be like, man,
Oh
that must
my
be so
God.
heavy for you right now.
And then they're like, thank you so much, while their arms are shaking.
My manager, she's such a bitch. All right, y'all. Everybody drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. We are about to do a Q&A show. I got my co-host, Anissa. Say what's up.
Hi.
So she has a list of questions, and I don't know what the questions are. So this is going to be fun. So everybody hit the like button, and share this video because it's going to be helpful. This is a little bit different. And I know y'all are like, damn, I didn't know you was coming on because we just decided to just go live. So no damn planning and no nothing. Because I was just doing a Tisa Tales video and, so. All right. So what is the first question, Anissa?
All right. So I have to ask, we must know, Mr. Lego, who is more delusional about relationships right now, men or women, and why?
That is men 1000%.
Wait, what? I just knew you was about to say women.
No, see, women are delusional about everything. But when it comes to relationships, men are delusional because they actually think they deserve a woman simply because they're a man. And they think they deserve a woman to actually be subservient to them or, be feminine, all this other stuff simply because he is a man.
Okay. So what would you say to men who think that way?
If you how they say a woman is supposed to find a man that leads her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. A woman is supposed to find a man and let him lead her, right?
Right.
Well, the truth is most modern men don't know how to lead themselves out of a paper bag.
I can agree to that.
Right? So that makes men more delusional. Is this an open panel? Sure.
Yeah, we definitely take questions. If you want to ask Mr. Let Go a question yourself, by all means, do so.
So, sticky customers, just drop your question in the comment section, and I can answer your question. So yeah, and if you want to come up, I might have you up. So, do you want to ask a question, or do you want to come on as just be on the show? Sticky customers, let me know what you think. So, what I was saying is, men are more delusional than women in the context of relationships.
Okay.
Men don't know, they ask from a hole in the ground, what's up, Terica? And because of that, they're lonely because they can't get no women. They want men, they want women to accept them as being broke. So that's the reason why they're so delusional. And I got a video that will easily illustrate that. I'm glad that came up. I got to look for the video because I didn't know that question was coming.
Well,
so
while you looking for the video, I have a follow-up question for you that's very related to
okay,
what I just
hold on 1 second. Here's the video.
This has a lot to do with why men are saying they don't want to marry Black women because.
Shout out to my girl Lucky. So check this out, y'all. This has a lot to do with partly of why men are so delusional. Check this out.
Would you say that this has a lot to do with why men are saying they don't want to marry Black women because Black women are requiring them to be more competitive and they want to be stagnant. They want to be stagnant and they want to be stagnant. What is the negative response we get for saying we want Black men to make more money? Why is it such a, why you want us to make more money? Y'all don't want more money?
It's not that it's a problem. I'll give you an example. I met a woman who said, she's like, yeah, I don't mind.
So listen to this. Shout out to Philosophical, but watch this. This is how delusional men are. Watch this. So her simple question was, why is it so offensive when a woman wants a man to make more money? Watch this.
If a man makes 60,000, but I need him to make 100. It's when a woman is telling a man what's not good enough for his life. Because if you want,
oh, hold on. Let me get him to ask the question again. Back up a little bit. Okay.
Negative response we get for saying we want Black men to make more money. Why is it such a, why you want us to make more money? Y'all don't want more money?
Y'all want to make more money?
It's not that it's a problem, but I'll give you an example. I met a woman who said, she's like, yeah, I don't mind if a man makes 60,000, but I need him to make 100. It's when a woman is telling a man what's not good enough for his life. Because if you want luxury and vacations and all that, you go do that. Unless you're willing to take and come and be a partnership and say, hey, baby, it's one thing to say, what can you do for me? And it's nothing to say, what can we do for each other? And a lot of women don't come into it with that. Okay, I make 80, you make 70, let's bust this move. I'll make this. They're saying, well, I'll make this, and I need you to come up to this point. When women come out like that outright, that's your prerogative. It's just not going to get a response from a man that's going to make him want to love you and be with you. Coming at him.
See, why? That don't make no sense, right?
That was disgusting.
Exactly. Like, what the hell are you talking about? You don't want a woman to want something out of you.
Yeah.
What women are hypergamous. Women are people that want somebody to a certain degree to take care of them. And I think a lot of these dudes, they are looking for a woman to either be their mother or be their sister. They want a sibling. They don't want a woman. They don't, you know what I'm saying? So it goes a little farther, and I want you to ask your question in a second. So let's go a little farther.
Tell him what he needs to make, especially if you're talking to a man who makes enough money to at least pay his own bills, have his own.
At least pay his own bills. Well, when you get with a woman, what does a woman do when she comes in a man's life?
She is a bill in essence. But
she's a bill, and what else?
She also looks for a way to increase. Like, she's a nurturer. She is an additive.
Yeah, she brings bigger, more, right?
Right. She brings vision. She brings all of that to the table. Yeah, for sure.
And she replicates herself. Right. So the second you nut in her, she's another person's gonna pop out.
Oh,
of her.
yes.
Like a little gremlin, you know?
Why? Okay.
Well,
we're not gonna
that's what happened with gremlins.
We're not going to. They replicate. No, you put water on another creature, and out of his back came these gremlins.
And out of y'all butts come a gremlin.
That is not how that happens. And we're not going to sit here and act like children.
It's the same thing. Okay. You put water on a gremlin and it pops out a baby gremlin, right? You put semen in a woman and a baby pops out of her. What's the difference? It's just the back versus the coochie. What's the difference? The same thing.
One is human.
Huh?
One is human. Human.
Okay, I'm not saying women aren't humans, but I'm just saying that women and gremlins kind of like
women multiply. That is the point.
Like gremlins.
Okay.
Did you not see Gremlins?
I have. That movie was terrifying. Yeah. I was like 3 when that movie came out.
You do know that was kind of literally like the average hood is, right? So y'all Oh, okay. It's the same shit is all I'm saying. All right. So let's keep going. Okay. Shout out to the movie Gremlins. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever seen the movie Gremlins. Because if you
That's such a random thing to
if
ask.
you've seen it, you'll be like, yeah.
Women do not produce like Gremlins.
Women produce just like Gremlins.
No, they don't.
Do you know how the Gremlins was running around tearing up shit?
Yes.
YNs running around tearing up shit. Was Gremlins stealing cars?
Yes.
Was Gremlins busting windows out of stores?
They were horrible.
So what? Okay, let me tell you this.
Oh Lord.
YNs are worse than Gremlins.
Okay.
Did you ever see a Gremlin shoot somebody? No. They was just running around doing dumb shit. But YNs be shooting people. Okay. And where did the YNs come from? They come from the coochie. Come from a woman's coochie, like a gremlin.
You know what? Let's move on. Let's go to the point. Let's
okay, go ahead. I'm just saying.
No, I've just learned to let you talk sometimes. That's the best thing. So with all that being said, since men are the more delusional ones, wanting complete
control and they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
So do you think men secretly enjoy being victims because it means that they don't have to change?
1000%. 1000%. And the victimhood is the problem with Black people. Women are running around wanting to be victims so they can't be held accountable, because when you paint somebody out as a evil villain and you're the victim of them, there's no accountability, because the victim is the villain is the actual problem. Right. So the problem isn't you, it's them. Right. Mm-hmm. So the same thing with women. Same thing with men. What do men complain about?
They complain about not getting coochie. They complain about not feeling respected.
You're a villain because you won't give me no pussy.
But do you deserve my pussy? I'm so confused.
They don't care about that.
Men, they take you out, and because they take you out, they expect that $150 meal equates to getting pussy. Like, my pussy is worth only $150 or less.
Well, actually, it's only worth $45.
First of all, I'm gonna need for you to chill.
I'm sorry, but
I'm gonna need for you to chill, baby, because I felt like I just got
going
shot.
Average for. I'm just saying the going. See, y'all women.
You. What are you about to say? The going average for what?
You women love to just be like, well, my this or in my. Like, can y'all at one point in your lives pull yourself out of your own you bubble and just listen for a second? The going rate for coochie. What?
Yo.
What?
I'm sorry. Yo, somebody said you're not supposed to feed them, talking about the gremlins. Okay.
Exactly. You're not supposed to feed a woman because okay. Y'all be wanting to be
the going rate.
Don't y'all be wanting
$40?
I told you. Everybody in the chat, type in the going rate for coochie. It's $45. I gave y'all $5 more than
Somebody said, nah, that was $19.99. That rate is for crackheads. That's crazy.
Well, first of all, back in the day, coochie actually cost more. We had to do more for coochie. It wasn't social media. We couldn't even see your shoulders. We couldn't see you. I'm talking about.
We see collarbone?
Your shoulder. It's not about the collarbone. When a woman, like, okay, I'm not a woman, but when a woman does this.
Oh, have the little
yeah, you like, you ever seen a woman be flirting?
Sexy shoulder thing.
Yeah, she'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like now. So the going rate for coochie was higher back then. Because like I said, we couldn't even see a shoulder. But now we see your whole ass and we don't even know you.
The only thing is that ain't out is the whole child.
That's what I'm saying. And the only reason we don't see the coochie is because it's illegal to show it. Y'all goopy asses will show your whole coochie if Instagram let y'all. I just want y'all to think about that. Am I right or wrong?
Men will show their whole Peters too. Get out of here. Please don't sit here and act like, oh my God.
Okay, we're not online twerking.
What?
Y'all online twerking.
So there's men not online twerking?
Not heterosexual men, no.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's
what are you talking about?
Specific. But I'm saying,
no man is going to pull out his dick on Instagram if it was legal to pull out your dick.
That's a
Who the fuck would
lie.
be
That
doing
is a
Why?
whole lie. Just how like women post thirst traps, men post thirst traps too.
Yes, but the majority of women will show their whole coochie if it was legal. Let me show.
He said, I got a dick pic for free 2 days ago. You see what I'm saying? Men, let me tell you how horrible men can be.
Okay.
I will meet a guy.
She about to be a victim now.
I'm
Men are horrible.
First of all, no, I would never do that.
It's
you know me better than
horrible.
that.
What did he do?
A nigga will get your number and then literally talk to you for a day, and then you wake up to dicks in your inbox. Like, you just wake up to it. You wake up to dick pics. Be like, baby, I was thinking about you before I couldn't sleep. You just wake up to unsolicited dick pics. Like, sir, we didn't ask for that. I don't want to see pictures of you and your drawers with your dick print holding like the base of it. I don't want to see that.
So the reason why a lot of men are doing that is, like I said, because they think they deserve your body and they ain't had to do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But see, here's the thing. What made men believe that because they got baby legs, we talked about baby legs before, just because we got baby, don't go there.
What?
Don't say what I know you about to say.
Ladies, we talked about it last time. Oh, that video ain't even came out yet. But so since that video ain't came out yet, ladies, I got a baby leg. And I didn't even know I had a baby leg. It's a newborn baby leg.
Lord Jesus.
But it's a baby. It's a baby leg.
Jesus.
And I'm not saying a newborn. Remember, we agreed because we had to. She actually Googled baby legs. So the baby that was standing up, that was walking, I was like, I definitely do not have that type of baby leg. But we actually looked at the age of a baby, and I have a 3 to 6 month old baby leg.
That's a horrible
ladies.
That
But if baby know how to walk, that's not me. So
somebody said somebody said sometimes videos is a whole crime. So I'm saying we get videos.
Oh, y'all get videos?
Yes, of niggas. You know what's the word?
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Nothing about no nigga. So I want to play this video real quick. So here's a video.
Don't have women. Yes, they're feeling disenfranchised, but those are legitimate complaints because if we don't listen to that population of men.
So I'm gonna start that over again. I want y'all to listen to what this nigga just said.
Wait,
because he talked. Listen to this shit is so nuts. This is what niggas be thinking. So everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button, and everybody share this video. Watch this or listen. This nigga is nuts. Watch this.
Even those men that don't have women, yes, they're feeling disenfranchised, but those
disenfranchised. What the fuck?
Niggas feel disenfranchised because they ain't getting no pussy. One more time, because he said it. I didn't say it.
Even those men that don't have women, yes, they're feeling disenfrancurtail but those are legitimate complaints because if we don't listen to that population of men that are not getting women because they're feeling less than, and the women are making them feel so, if we don't curtail this woman, I'm sorry, this man, this population of men will soon one day rise up. This is what you see.
And started R-wording everybody like a zombie apocalypse. That's what he just said. These niggas is nuts. I'll start over. I'm just going, y'all listen. This is what you niggas be saying. Listen.
Even those men that don't have women, yes, they're feeling.
And disenfranchised mean like, hold on.
I know what to franchise
I just wanted
means.
I just want to get the actual definition. Define disenfranchised. This is nuts. Deprived, the law disenfranchised voters. This as an example. So deprived.
So someone being deprived of the right and privileges of a free
coochie. Yes.
Niggas do not have rights to coochie.
So let's listen. This is what these dudes, this is what I'm saying. And you actually think women are the most delusional? Listen again. Here we go.
Even those men that don't have women, yes, they're feeling disenfranchised, but those are legitimate complaints because if we don't listen to that population of men,
legitimate complaints
because they're feeling less than, and the women are making them feel so. If we don't curtail this woman, I'm sorry, this man, this population of men will soon one day rise up. This is what you see the Simps doing first.
Rise up and do what?
Start fucking.
I'm sorry. Wait.
We're not gonna take it anymore. Bring your ass over here.
Yo, you are wild.
Oh my god.
I can understand.
These niggas is crazy. I'm showing y'all proof.
Like to play devil's advocate, I can understand his mindset, but it's completely it's not in, but it's
How you understand your mind?
Not understand it. Like I agree.
We feel less than because we're not getting pussy.
No, but it's like
what?
That's because his value only comes from women. His value and his worth can be only validated in a woman. When you need to be validated or need to feel. What's the opposite of disenfranchised? Whatever that means. When you want to not feel that way, you have to get that from somewhere. And if you don't know how to pour that into yourself, you automatically want a woman to do that. And when she's not doing that because we're not your mom.
See, that's the thing. A lot of these little dudes, they want a mommy and say, here you go, baby. Here's some coochie. Did you have some coochie today?
Child.
Like, that's literally how they think. So look. Go even farther.
Oh Lord.
That's the light-skinned version of the man that's not getting none. The dark-skinned gangster version of that man is a man that's sick of this shit and now he's in prison. He about to off somebody. I'm taking anybody's life because I'm sick of
because he's not getting coochie.
He said the light-skinned version of not getting pussy is this, and the dark-skinned version of not getting pussy is that.
And he's responding to something you said.
Yes. This is a guy named Moses on TikTok, and we was on a TikTok live, and I was like, "You niggas do not deserve no damn woman." And he started going down this fucking rabbit hole, trying to
say that,
send me a dissertation about why y'all need to give us pussy. This shit's crazy. Hit a like button, y'all. Hit a like button. Hit a like button.
So okay,
because I do deserve likes, and if y'all don't give me likes and like this video, I will feel disenfranchised.
You're annoying.
What? So y'all stop depriving me of likes, okay? I want to feel validated, y'all. Like, I can't feel validated. Hey, let's keep going.
Desired, etc., etc. Now we can try to act as though he's not made.
We can try to act as though like this is real shit what he's saying. Think about that. We can act as though like y'all don't supposed to give us pussy. Think about that now.
But
listen.
I'm so confused.
Listen.
Okay. And understand, there are parts of him that are not holding close to integrity. But at the same time, I think that that's a legitimate thing that we need to address. And I don't think the best way to do it is to call it.
We need to address why y'all ain't giving us no ass.
Wait. Did he just say that you didn't have any integrity? Was he talking about you?
Hold on, let me back up. The premise.
Oh, okay.
The premise is non-integral because I don't know why. But listen.
That are not holding close to integrity. But at the same time, I think that that's a legitimate thing that we need to address. And I don't think the best way to do it is to call.
Ladies, we need to address why you won't let us up under your dress.
A complaint. The submission.
Yo,
hold on, sticky customers.
Wildin'.
What's going on, bro? You there?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, okay, good. Yeah, my bad. Now wait, Mr. Lego, is there any women on the panel? Because again, I don't want to take up too much time. Again, I like hearing the female perspective, so I'm gonna make my points quick. But who was the name of whoever's on the panel? Just I can't see anybody but you. Is there anybody else on the panel or?
Yeah, it's my name's Anissa. This is not a panel.
It's just Mr. Let Go and Anissa. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, because in the stream there, I can't. Go ahead.
What's your question?
Oh, real quick, Mr. Let Go, you're my guy. Again, I'm a fan of you and Ty City both. So the last time you was on Ty City stream, I appreciated that. I think you should drop in more because honestly, that was one of his most entertaining streams. I think you should pop up on some of those Manosphere adjacent channels more. Like I like hearing your perspective juxtaposed to the typical, whatever perspective we hear. But anyway, my point. Anissa, real quick before I speak, Anissa, I want to give you a little bit of credit. And I know some of the feminists hate me, but I want to give a woman some credit because you sitting up here and sitting through Mr. Let Go, going through his little ego boost, talking about he got a newborn baby leg and all this and that. I want to give Anissa some credit because you my guy, Mr. Let Go. You my guy. You know you my guy. I just had
First of all,
but I get it, I get it,
baby leg for the ladies. Ladies,
Lord Jesus, please.
A 2-month-old baby leg.
I'm gonna need
I just
for you
gotta
to
say
relax.
that.
Anissa, I just wanted to give you some credit for putting up with that because I heard that before I joined the panel. I said she got the patience of a saint to put up with that. But anyway, no, I'm sorry. I get it though, Mr. Let Go. Let your nuts hang, metaphorically speaking.
Pause.
I get it. Pause.
So
no Diddy. I'm not a Diddy supporter, by the way. I'm not a Diddy. Again,
okay.
if you abuse a woman on camera and you try to blow up somebody's car, I can't support you. Period. Point blank. That's where I draw the line.
Sir,
go ahead, Mr. Let Go. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
What is your question?
Oh, before I went on a rant, because before my channel got new.
What is your question?
Well, my main question was when you titled the thing, "Are men or women the problem?" Mm-hmm. I just wanted to clarify one thing because I missed the beginning of your stream. Are you talking specifically dating, or are you talking more community, a general sense of men having leadership across the board, whether it be building infrastructure, whether it be being positive role models, whether it be being financially literate, and like what I just wanted, I didn't want to go on a rant.
Let me answer the question. Let me ask you a question. First, y'all niggas ain't building no infrastructure. So
no, I know that. No, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you, but I didn't want to go.
Listen. So we're talking about relationships, but
okay.
Y'all niggas
just
ain't
dating.
building shit.
Or relationships, I should say. Okay.
Yeah, but niggas ain't building shit. Some
I know
infrastructure. name one infrastructure that a black man built in the last 20 years. I'll wait.
I could. I mean, okay. I don't want to be semantically. I agree with you for the most part. I don't want to be contrarian.
Okay, so what is your actual question? Do you have a question?
So Anissa and whoever women that are watching the chat, I don't know if y'all agree with me. Now, Mr. Let Go, this is my take.
We don't need nobody to agree. Just ask the question.
I'm gonna say,
go ahead.
No, I'm answering the title of your stream, right? I'm saying men are the problem, right? Mm-hmm. Not all men. I'm saying a huge portion of men are but here's my reasoning.
All men are the biggest problem. All of us. All black men are the problem. The biggest problem between men and women. All. Go ahead.
Well, no, if you say all, then that confuses me because all that's including a bunch of different guys. Like all, if you say then
can you keep going? Can you keep going?
Okay, let me get to my main. The reason I blame men, and again, I'm a neutral dude. I come at everybody, but a lot of men, and this is not manosphere. This is men in real life I'm talking about, right? They have no whatever.
Bro.
Mr. Lego. They're the issue. Okay, I'm gonna keep it to one sentence.
You can't even articulate your point. Please go.
Shut, Mr. Lego. Okay, I'm gonna keep it to one sentence, real quick. Men are the issue because they let women that are not even equal to them dictate how they lead and how they behave. So by definition, the men are the problem. Point, like that's as simple as I can make it.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Anissa, I don't know if you agree, Anissa. I don't know from a woman's point of view. I don't know if you agree.
I agree.
Okay, so let's just hang out with me. I want to play some more of this because this shit right here was hilarious.
Thing is something that men are legitimately have an issue with, and it's not just the poor men. I'm hearing rich men say, "Yeah, we can't." But Leonardo DiCaprio can't even get a woman to completely submit to him so he can find a wife and sit his ass down. He keep trading in 25-year-olds every year, every 5.
Because he doesn't want to get married.
Because he does want to get married.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Like literally, everybody knows that.
So here's the problem with these little dudes. They look for any opportunity to just be a victim. So now Leonardo DiCaprio is a victim.
But he's not though.
He's a victim of 25-year-olds. How are you a victim of 25-year-olds? The niggas.
I'm pretty sure all of those 25-year-olds is giving him some coochie.
Exactly. So let's keep going. Hold on, bro. Let's keep going.
Years. All right. So we're all having this issue. This is a big.
No, we're not all having this issue.
Wait, let him talk. Let him talk. You let him
I don't
trigger
think
you.
the way to handle it is to complain about it, but I do think we should address it. So my question to you, Let It Go, is how do you think men should address it without it being a complaint, so to speak?
This is my issue with all of this. I think men do complain too much, whether it's a solution or not. It is not masculine for men to be running around complaining. So the way I just look at life, life is really simple. You don't get what you want, which is complaining about stuff. You get what you negotiate. So complaining on the internet is for like little boys, children, or women. That's what women do. So when women are complaining on the internet, they're supposed to do that because that's, they're women. But when men do it, it's not masculine. So this is the answer to everything because life is very simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. There's something called attrition. Attrition simply means as time goes by, problematic people simply get phased out. So when it comes to men talking about women, why are you talking about women? Why don't you just move in a certain direction, choose this woman, choose that woman? And if everybody operates the way they supposed to operate instead of in this feminine operation, the women who are problematic are going to fall to the wayside and they're going to just simply fall in line. See, leading, and I think this is the problem with black people. Leading is not about having somebody behind you. Don't worry about who's behind you. Just move in a direction. Like imagine all of us was in a plane crash or whatever, and everybody survived, and everybody want to go in totally different directions. I'm okay with that because everybody is going to find or go towards the person that they want to follow. I'm not going to be yelling at y'all like, y'all need to listen to me. Y'all need to go this way.
And that's the problem with holding women accountable and all this accountability shit. They want women to follow them. I don't need nobody to do shit. Like, because people always say, Mr. Let Go, if you kiss everybody's ass, whether it's men or women, you'll get more followers. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to lead and operate in a certain direction, and the people who want to follow me will. And that is exactly what I'm saying. So what are y'all's thoughts about that? Sticky customers, you go first.
Yo, real quick on the Leonardo DiCaprio thing, I want to point out that guy was reaching so hard. He will never live a life remotely close to Leonardo. He just wanted to play victim and project his own failures on all other black men. Like you said, Mr. Let Go, not all of us are having that issue. Plenty of us have healthy relationships with black women. Whatever. But on to the other thing, like you said, you don't need a woman to follow you. If you're a logical person and you're making logical decisions and you're sound and you're a man of integrity, the women that like you are going to follow you. Like if I approach 20 women and 3 of them follow me and they're like, oh, Stefan, you're so attractive. And then the other 17 are like, oh, yeah, you're articulate, but you're too nerdy. I don't like you, whatever. I'm not going to get hung up on the 17. I'm just going to rock out with the 3 women. Maybe one of them is my girlfriend or my baby mom or XYZ. Like, I think these dudes are too hung up in this like robotic talking point culture. Yes. And a lot of these dudes don't touch grass. Because again, Mr. Let Go, my synopsis of this stuff comes from my real world experience.
I agree.
Like when I get my opinions from women and stuff, it's off real life. Not Anissa, you can go. My bad. I didn't want to.
Yeah. Go ahead, Anissa.
So when it comes down to women making the choice to lead, well, allowing a man to lead them, I agree to the point where we don't want to tell the man how to lead. We just want to see how a man leads himself, and then we choose to come along for the ride. So
wait, say that again. That was profound.
I said, we don't like to tell men how to lead us. We like to see how men lead themselves, and we choose to go along for the ride. And a lot of men don't know how to accept the fact that they don't have enough motion going on in their lives worthy enough to be to follow them. Like you, and what you would say, you're a loser. Like, why would I follow you? I'm smarter than you. I make more money than you. You only 2 inches.
You got more motion than him.
Yeah, like I'm more popping in the city than you. I'm a part of my community more. Like, what? You add no value to my life.
Like right now, what did you do yesterday?
What did I do yesterday? I worked yesterday.
What did you do though?
I edited videos. I edited some photos. Talked to some clients. Closed some deals.
See, that's motion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I spoke on a relationship panel and I sold a whole bunch of card games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you see that?
For sure.
So the motion is literally, what did you do yesterday?
Right.
If you just in the house every fucking day, or you go out one time a week, or you ain't built nothing, because I built something. I literally created these out of my brain, right?
Right.
So this is an example of motion. I'm coming out with another card game out of that.
Yeah.
Right. I'm working on a whole bunch of AI stuff, right?
You've seen me work it. Like, we've met each other. The first 2 times we met, you've met me while I was working.
Yeah.
I don't even think you remember that, right? Yeah. So, and it's just like, if a guy doesn't even have it just equal to me, I'm not even looking at you.
Yeah. So so men are hung up on this. I'm a leader because I'm a man. You need to follow me. But the thing about it is, follow you where, you bum?
Sometimes niggas be men are very quick to follow women. To lead women straight to hell. And I don't be understanding that. Like,
well, it's not really hell, is where he already resides.
Hell.
It's hell. So it's not leading to hell. It's come to hell with me.
Wait, Mr. Let
You know
Go,
what I'm
is this
saying?
a hot take? I don't think most, this is not talking about just black men in general. I don't think most men are leaders. I think most men, by the numbers in history, most men are soldiers. Most men are soldiers. They might be, I'm not talking about the criminals, just the average dude. They might have some integrity. They might be a good dude. They might die for their country. They might join the military. They might protect their family. They might be a good soldier, but they're not necessarily, I think leaders, that's a lesser percentage of men. That's the dudes that they'll fight on the front lines, but they still will be articulate and be able to lead a pack of people or spread their message to a large group of people. And they'll have charisma and a certain like cachet or social intelligence or whatever you want to call it that the average dude might not have. But again, I respect soldiers because, again, a man of integrity could be a soldier. Like, that might be the dude next to me in a war. So, you know.
So let me say this. I am a soldier.
Ari, did you serve in the military?
No. I served in a militia.
Wait.
I served in a militia. You didn't know that? NFAC.
NFAC?
You don't remember the NFAC?
No.
Okay.
I was born in 93.
Google. This was recent. Crazy. Google NFAC. Just look up.
Okay.
Yeah, but Mr. Let Go, the best leaders are good soldiers as well. Like I said, a good leader, he has the strength to fight on the front line, but he has the intelligence, he has the emotional intelligence of a leader to go with the strength and the heart of being a soldier.
A smarter,
So,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't think you're a leader just by
the thing.
virtue of you biologically being a man. I think your personality, your temperament, your values, your character, your intelligence, your actions, like your work ethic, all of those things would make you either a rebel, a soldier, a leader, or a lazy whatever. Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not just because you were born a man doesn't make you automatically have all these positive leadership traits. But go ahead, Denise. I'm sorry.
There's also, like, I know a guy who his father fought in World War II. He grew up in a 2-parent household. Parents been married his whole life, and all he do is complain about capitalism. He thinks providing for a woman is the scum of the earth. Like, everything about what makes a man, he is totally against. So it's like men, there's just a lot of men out here who, and I honestly do think it's a race problem, because I don't see a lot of this going on in any other races. The men in different cultures I saw. Oh wow, you was really a part of this. Oh, you wasn't playing.
No, this is us. This is when we was in Kentucky.
Okay, cool. Okay, part of the NFAC. I see you.
Yeah, it was 7,000 bucks.
That's insane. What? I don't even want to know why you joined that.
Because I'm a soldier.
Right.
So yeah.
But soldiers, but
all of us had ARs.
That's crazy. But the thing about soldiers is all soldiers, they're all big on they're big on sacrifice. And a part of provision means sacrifice. So the fact that so the fact that a lot of these men are against provision, like they don't understand provision, is very telling. There's a lot of it's a godless country we live in these days, man.
No,
everything is out of whack.
It's a lot of men are bitches. So let me explain the whole soldier leader thing.
Mm-hmm.
In order to know how to lead, you have to follow somebody that knows how to lead first. So I know how to follow in order to know how to lead. When I first got into this social media game, I went and got a coach and I had a leader.
Okay.
And then I got another leader.
Okay.
The second leader was David Shands.
Okay.
From the Social Proof podcast.
Good plug for sure.
So that was my second quote unquote leader, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, on social media or whatever, and he was popping. So as a man, you have to become a part of a group so you can learn. It's like being on a sports team.
But where are the groups at now? Because it's like nowadays all these niggas is doing is congregating to talk, to gossip
and whine about women.
Yeah.
So I actually, I've had women's groups. I've multiple times I've tried to start a men's group. They don't want to do it because the problem is with men. Reason why I'm doing this show, men are the actual problem. Men do not want to be exposed as being weak, not knowing, being socially awkward. See, it's not about not knowing how to talk to girls. They don't know how to make male friends either.
Oh, you cooking.
That's crazy.
They don't know how to they don't know how to fight. They don't know how to have conversations away from sports. Like they don't know how to talk to men. Literally, another man, they don't know how to talk to a man. So how could that man even think about trying to talk to a woman where he don't know? See, I'm from the hood. You just walk out your door and it's just motherfuckers everywhere, and you just gotta make friends. I
mean, but we also live in an age where people are glued to their phones. I highly believe the more you are glued to your phone, the less social interactive you are as a human. Because if you just in your phone and you don't know how to open, you're just not opening your mouth all day, every day for several days in a row, unless you have to work, you're not practicing social interaction. Like, of course, you're going to be awkward. Like, I just went to a church event like 2 weeks ago, and it was 85% women. It was a singles event, and there was hardly any, like with every one man, there had to be like 12 women. It was ridiculous. I left early. I was like, what is this? Why am I here? I'm not a lesbian. I didn't come here. I didn't come to a singles church event to talk to women. That's not what
And first of all, shout out to Cookie. Where you been? I'm just seeing you in the chat. Like, where in the world have you been, Cookie? But shout out to you. But let's go a little farther in this because it gets worse.
It gets worse.
These niggas all they know how to do is get worse.
What do you mean? How can it get more worse? He just said rise up and grape the women. He said that already. How do you get worse from that?
Watch.
Well, I missed that part.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start walking, and if somebody wants to follow me, cool. I'm just gonna do what I know.
So this is me saying I'm just gonna start moving around and doing what I got to do after the quote unquote plane crash, right?
Right.
Whatever I have to do, and just move. Men spend so much time arguing with women, yelling at women, complaining about women because they are not following. Who gives a shit? Just do your job as a man. The more you grow, the more you ascend, people, men, women, cats, and dogs are going to want to follow you. Men spend so much time just arguing. So hopefully y'all can just imagine. I want to give y'all a visual. Just imagine the plane crash situation and just understand who leads, who follows. It don't matter. If you know what you're doing, be like, raise your hands. Hey, I know what I'm doing. Or I used to be in the military. I did it.
I'll follow you.
I've been in a plane crash before. Whatever. I'm going this way. And that's it.
And that's it. I'm going to follow you. I, as a man, am going to follow a man and be like, all right, I follow you because I don't know what the fuck to do.
But see, here's the thing, though. Honestly, submission comes naturally to women. Like, even in friendship dynamics, for you and I, as an example, I've never, outside of like our friendship, I am masculine. I'm a business owner. I got to do all this stuff. It's not the most feminine space to be in. But when I come around you,
shut the fuck up.
Okay, I don't know about all that, but it's in essence.
You shut the fuck up.
Facts, Mr. Let Go.
You don't shut the fuck up.
I don't be running my. I don't have much. I don't be over here running my mouth.
So you shut the fuck up.
Okay, if you want to put it that way, then sure. But I'm also safe. I don't feel the need to be
there you go.
Extra and do all the like. I don't have to do all that because that's your job to do.
There you go.
And I respect that. And I don't want to step outside my femininity. Like, it doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying.
And women, I naturally do that though.
Yeah. Women come around me and they sit their ass down and be quiet. And they be happy.
Essentially, yeah.
What?
It sounds so brash, but it's the truth.
Huge figure now.
Oh, is this right here?
I'm disingenuous to the woman that I'm trying to get because I got to build myself up.
Yeah.
I got to get the therapy. I got to make the money. I got to work on myself. I got to resolve things with my parents and all these other things before I get with a woman.
Yeah.
So the woman is a byproduct of me working on myself. And that's what I focus on when it comes to women.
Do you know why I call you one of my favorite guys? You're one of my favorite guys because we've known each other probably for a strong 6 years now, about 6 years. And you have been so consistent. I have told you plenty of times, like, oh no, I'm good. I can handle it. And you're like, whenever I'm present,
you sit down.
You sit down and I got you. And I've just always respected you for that. You were consistent in that way.
That's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
I ain't never told you sit down and shut up.
Nah, never.
I don't need to tell nobody to sit down and shut up. But you're gonna sit down and shut up. I'm just saying. And you're going to enjoy it. Don't you enjoy sitting down?
Yeah, it's a time.
Like, who doesn't enjoy sitting down?
Like,
rest in your feminine. Rest in your feminine.
Yeah, like it's a wonderful place to be, just to rest in my femininity. And Tabitha said it doesn't come naturally to me because the men that you're around doesn't bring it out of you. It comes naturally when you're around a man that naturally pulls it out of you. The men that you're around are betas. They don't know.
Somebody said, Angel said, I would never. It's that shut the fuck up. It's disrespectful. I'm not telling nobody shut the fuck up.
He's never told me shut the fuck up one time.
Never.
He's never one time told me to shut the fuck up. It's not a verbal command. It's an essence.
Yeah.
He's talking about.
Is an existence. Shutting the fuck up is an existence. Shutting the fuck up is a state of being.
Yeah, it's a state of peace too.
But guess what? Do you think when I was in the NFAC, you think I was talking? Yes or no?
No, I don't think so.
I shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because you was probably trying to be, a part of the group.
I was a soldier, right? What the fuck I need to be talking? I wasn't talking. I don't even have a lot of video of me being in NFAC because how dare I pull out my phone? Nigga, you'll get slapped. You get what I'm dead ass serious. Everybody walk around with ARs. We out here to do a job, and here comes some cornball. Hey y'all, nigga, pop. They'll knock the shit out of me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't even have a lot of video or pics of me being in the NFAC because it's not time to be pulling out my fucking phone. It's not time to for me to be talking.
Right.
So I know how to sit down and shut the fuck up.
So somebody is saying, this would never be me. I would never, no man around me telling me to shut the fuck up is going to put me in my femininity. He's never told me one time to shut the fuck up. I don't understand what they're trying to not get. He's never told me that. It's not about him telling me. Like, of course, if he would look me in my face and tell me to shut the fuck up, I would never just be like, okay, like that's never happened. Not one time.
Well, if there was a scenario where, I don't know, we're doing something or whatever. And I'm like, hey, stop. You gonna stop.
Yeah.
Like there's no other conversation.
Yeah.
If we're out and something is going on,
yeah.
and you're like, who the fuck you talking to? I'm gonna be like, who the fuck you talking to them? You don't talk to nobody in an irate manner if you're next to me. I speak for you. I am your lawyer. I am your representative.
Right.
When like, and this is, she's a friend of mine, right? So this is any woman that's around me. You shut the fuck up in all cases. So if you feel the need to be like, who you talking to? I'm gonna look at you like, what happened? He said this. Okay, and now what? And you just gonna look at me, and the look is gonna mean shut the fuck up. What happened?
9 times out of 10, if a woman is getting, I haven't been in a lot of situations where I've been with a man and had to get irate with somebody else at any situation. But if that was ever the case, I need to stop talking to that man. Because why am I doing all
Why
that?
do you feel the need to
like that's
protect yourself
right when there's a
exactly.
man right there next to me? Like, why do I have to do all that? Because the only reason why I remember the last time I had to get loud with somebody is because like this grown man was following me in the mall with my friend. It was so random. I was so upset that I got so much out of pocket, but it was like there was no men around.
There was no men
You
around.
see what I'm saying? And it's just like, but if there's a man around and I still got to get out of pocket like that, like, why are you here?
Yeah. So here's another video real quick, and I want to see what you got to say about this.
Hello.
What's going on?
How are you? How old are you?
Me? I'm 28.
All right. What's the disagreement?
I don't feel even if black men reach the certain level that they're that we should aspire to reach, I don't think the black women will follow us. I feel like 80% of them will still shit on us and leave us hanging.
Why? First of all, you said I feel twice.
He said he said, first of all, I feel twice. That's gay in itself. I feel. Shut your lame ass up. You feel me? Like even in the dude's verbiage, first of all, he looks dirty as hell.
He does.
And he talks like he's dirty. You know what I'm saying? So am I wrong, Stefan?
I mean, I wouldn't assume that he has a huge amount of success with women. No offense. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So let's keep going.
See any issue with that?
Oh my God, I went to school with him.
No.
That's a problem.
Oh wow.
Really?
As a man, you shouldn't worry about how you feel.
Yeah, he went to Moneysman High School.
So we're thinking what we do. It's one of the things we talk about women all the time. They always say, I feel. So what makes black women biologically different than any other group of women?
Stop looking dirty.
Biologically?
Yes.
Talk.
There's no difference.
Then why
not
would
from
they
a
not
biological.
He has a picture of
why would they not
behind
respond
him.
to the same evolutionary biology type things?
From what I've seen from anecdotal experience,
that right there.
Anecdotal.
These
experience.
niggas are so much like just pure cornballs.
He looks exactly the same.
They live off of anecdotal experiences,
What
which
does that even
means
mean?
they adopt other people's pain. They adopt other people's experiences, and then they turn around and say, well, see, they always speak in a us type of thing. Like
so
some
they
ants.
internalize other people's problems and make it their own.
Yes. So he literally said us and we.
Like real talk, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought I was tripping, but I went to school with this dude. He looks exactly the same.
We can move past that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like but it's normally the guys who look like him. That's my point. He
Wait,
looks
is he
the
from
same.
down
is most
south or
men.
something? I didn't see this call.
This man right here is what most black men look like. This is what most black men look like. This is the typical incel right here.
Yeah.
Biologically?
Yes.
Watch how you say us.
There is no difference.
Then why
Not
would
from
they
a
not
biological
respond?
perspective.
Then why would they not respond to the same evolutionary biology type things?
From what I've seen from anecdotal experience, it's like it's a temporary reaction.
So everybody sees how this nigga is looking around, right?
He lacks confidence. He's not
right.
sure of himself.
He got
He's
no
all-
answer for him.
So here's the attributes right here of. Hold on. There's attributes of a cornball.
Okay.
One, you ask them a question and they can't answer the question. That's the first thing. The second thing is he's looking all over the fucking place. Right? Like he's just he can't even look at the fucking screen. Right?
Right.
Because it's not a person in front of him, but at the same time, you looking all over the fucking place. Why the fuck you looking around? Like, look forward.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm either looking at Anissa or I'm looking at the fucking camera, right? I'm not looking all over. Fuck, I'm gonna look over here for ain't nobody over there. This nigga looking all over the fucking place, right? The third thing is, and a lot of people may not know this, as a man, you never answer in vowels. You always answer in consonants. Like, just think about that. Just let that resonate for a second. A man never answers a question with vowels. He always answers questions with consonants.
I can think of an exception, but I'm not going to be contrarian.
To answer your question, he was very lame in school. Somebody asked how was he in school. He was very lame. Very, very.
Oh, I
very
figured that much. He's the textbook. Like, I don't know if he's a virgin or I'm not going to be that extreme, but like, you know, he's a textbook lame or whatever. I get it.
Stefan, what is the epitome of manhood?
Well,
boom. Stop right there. Stop right there. You just did two things that the dude in the video.
No, because I was going to say masculinity, but then I was going to say raising your son. I didn't know what you.
Stop.
No, I had a few answers. I didn't know which one to go with.
Can you stop for a second?
Go ahead.
Anissa, do you see what he did? What are the two things that was on my list that he did?
He wasn't sure of what he was going to say.
And then?
No, but you asked an open-ended question.
Stop,
you're being disingenuous.
Sir, stop for a second. You got to know how to stop.
No, go ahead.
Anybody? Oh, Cookie got it.
What? Who's
he
Cookie?
Answered with a consonant. I mean, with a vowel. You see that?
No, I already said if I was going to answer yes to a question, but I said, technically speaking, begins with an O, which is a vowel. I'm just saying, technically speaking. But go ahead. No, Anissa, go ahead. I'm sorry, Anissa. I didn't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
Okay, let me. God damn it. So here's another problem. I said you don't answer with vowels. Okay. You is a vowel. All right. So you use a vowel. So you was like, you probably was looking around in your room, and then you was like, I
had multiple answers, and I'm like, wait a minute,
okay. So here's another problem right here. Another part of non-masculinity. What was we just talking about 5 minutes ago, Anissa?
We said so much in 5 minutes. We were talking about
how a man needs to know how to shut the fuck up, right? You, sir.
Yeah, and a man knows how to not. A man needs to know not to.
You see that? I got
a man needs to not.
You see this
as well?
You see this?
Go ahead, Anissa. Go ahead, Anissa.
You see this? This man don't know how to shut the fuck up.
I want to hear Anissa talk. I want to hear Anissa talk. I want to hear the person with some intelligence talk.
How you gonna come on this?
Done. She's out. So I want to finish the list, because he proved everything on the fucking list. The one is you don't speak using vowels.
Okay.
Like the first word that comes out your mouth cannot be a vowel.
Yeah.
Which is I or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You start with a consonant.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, have an answer for every question in your mind just as a man. There's called canned responses. Ask me a question right now. Just anything. It could be dumb shit. Just ask me a question.
Why don't you like women who wear wigs?
First of all, women who wear wigs are somewhat in a certain realm. So, you know, they have this need to assimilate with other women. So when I look at women who wear wigs, I would date a woman with a wig. I'm just not going to take her seriously. But the thing about it is, I understand why she has that wig on.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely there's an insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
So I would date a woman with a wig, but I'm not going to take her seriously.
Mm.
So the answer to that is I would date a woman with a wig. But do you see how I answer your question with a consonant and not a vowel?
I paid attention.
I didn't say I you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you see, I quickly answer the question, and you asked me a random question.
Yeah, very random.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with a man, like, so that's another thing. And then what dude did, Stefan, he didn't know how to shut the fuck up. I kept muting the nigga, and he kept unmuting. That's feminine because he wants to talk so much. And when he wants to, what women be doing, you can't shut me up. It was just somebody in the comments like, a man can't tell me shut the fuck up. Is this, I want to talk because I want to feel heard. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what women do. Women want to feel heard. Don't mute me. Don't silence me. That's women shit. So I kept muting him, and he literally kept unmuting himself because he wanted to be heard like a fucking woman.
Actually, men are supposed to be quick to shut down. If he can't, like I've seen like the married men that are in my life that have been married for 20 plus years, they don't do all that back and forth.
I'm not going back and forth with no goddamn person.
Once they feel like that is about to be some friction, they stop talking.
Yeah. And then I'm not gonna say a last thing because it's a lot of things, but another thing, I got his ass up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going back and forth with nobody. Like, if you can't follow direction, you the fuck out of here. I do the same thing with a woman.
Yeah,
get out. Just like that. I don't have time for that shit. Mm-hmm. Your ass is going to be standing next to the mailbox. I don't give a shit whether you're a man or a woman. Get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it is, for a lot of men, this is a trans gay people word, but this is a male presenting man. He got up here like, yeah, Mr. Let Go, and blah, 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 right? He sounded all confident, da, da, da. But if you let somebody talk long enough, you like, old boy was just like this dude. But he was talking shit about the dude. Oh, man, he's this, he's that, didn't he?
Yeah, for sure.
He's just like this dude on the fucking screen. The same fucking person. The only reason why I wouldn't say that's him, his name is Stefan, and this dude, his name ain't Stefan. This dude looks like his name is Carl or some shit.
Carl is crazy. I've never met a black man named Carl.
So let's go a little farther. But put a 1 in the chat if y'all understand what I mean when I say a man is not supposed to speak in consonants. You know, women be like, I feel like everything is I just think, shut up. Because men have a mindset of servitude. So my just vernacular is going to be consonants because I'm thinking about how I can serve the other person.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going a little bit. And I know you got some more questions, but this done got so good.
It's all related.
I'm in Atlanta.
Atlanta?
I know.
Yes, sir.
So why does the divorce rate drop dramatically for black couples as well over an income of $250,000.
I didn't know that.
Maybe because you're not part of that group.
Ooh, he has a moon behind him. Nope.
See, if you're gonna say something like that,
this nigga got a poster.
That's not a poster. That's a rug. He has a rug on his wall.
He has a rug on his wall.
Yeah, that's what the anime dudes be doing. They'll have like the anime guys. They're into like werewolves and vampire. They're into like folklore and stuff. So they'll have like moons and stuff. That's typical anime geek. No, anime geek all day. He be going to the a wrinkly ass moon. Hell, she's funny. He's definitely at all the Comic Cons, the Momo Cons. He's at them. He dressed up in his favorite costumes and go to Comic Con. That's
so. Tabitha said something. She said, "So it's not I statements. I statements are I statements. I statements isn't a part of a normal conversation. If me and you get into it, and I use an I statement and say, I need this, or I feel hurt, right? That's an I statement. But if ain't nobody hurt me, why the fuck am I using an I statement? You get what I'm saying? So an I statement is an I statement, but that's when somebody hurt me. And I use I statements with my woman in order to systematically communicate with her without making her feel, shut down on her own. I'm not doing all that shit with a random ass person.
No,
I'm not using I statements with Kevin Samuels or with Stefan or some person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, I use that with my girl or my kids or some shit, an intimate scenario. But no, you don't use I statements with normal everyday people or situations. No.
Because basically what you're putting out here is you don't feel black women are going to, okay, I'll go with that. But why?
Why?
Based upon
because you're a bitch.
It's
because I'm a
what
bitch.
I've seen my entire life.
Because you're a bitch.
Have been my enemy my entire life.
He's been what?
Black women have been my enemy in my entire life.
That's not true. He was the quiet kid. You can't be the quiet kid your whole life and then expect people to just walk up to you, be like, hey, like black women, we nice, but we not that nice. If we don't know you, we not about to just walk up to you. No, if you are not somebody that presents itself to be presentable,
right,
or approachable, he's literally looked like that for 20 years. That's how I immediately recognized him. Nobody wants to talk to you. He needs to go to the gym. He needs a haircut. He needs a shape up. Those the first three things I've seen just by looking at him.
And even his screen is foggy. It looks like he has a condom on his phone. The shit looks disgusting. Oh my God. This nigga got a condom phone. So let's move on to this. And then after this, we'll go to your next question. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Check this out.
Men. For men.
All right. So this is more gay shit. Niggas is gay. Even white dudes gay.
Everybody's a victim except for the men.
Everybody's a victim except for the men.
Is this a pastor?
I don't know. Some cornball white dude. What this means is they want to be victims too. Everybody's a victim except for men. Why I can't be a victim? Because you're a bitch.
Everybody's a victim except for the men. For men, as we live our life, we get taken advantage of, we get used and abused, we get cheated on. Some of you, your life has been a series of unjust deeds against you. Some of
gay. Just gay. Niggas is gay.
I understand,
just gay.
I understand the perspective.
Women cheat on us. Shut up, you bitch. Go ahead.
I understand the desire of
to be a bitch.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Let me finish.
Okay, I think they desire to be bitches. I don't know.
No, I understand that everybody wants to feel seen and understood. Everybody does. I
don't want to be seen or understood. I don't give a fuck.
I'm by your woman. You don't want to be seen and understood by your woman.
We're not talking about our women.
But essentially, men in general, when they start talking like that, it's because they're not being seen by the most important person in their lives, and men put their pride in their women. So when
I don't put my pride in my women. What are you talking about? My pride is in me. My dick is in you, not
first
my
of all,
pride.
you need to chill. You need to relax.
My dick is in my woman.
You need to
and not my
God.
pride. What the fuck? My pride is in me.
No,
my
what I mean by this, what I'm saying is your pride is in your ability to be able to provide for your woman.
No.
What do you
My
mean?
pride is in my ability to provide for me. And
So
because I'm providing for me, you are getting the fruits of what I'm doing for me. I'm not doing shit for you. I'm doing shit for me. And you are getting the remnants of what I'm doing for me. We go out to eat because I'm hungry, and you eat because I'm eating. Fuck is you talking about? What is all this shit?
What are you talking about?
I'm not doing shit for you.
What?
Go ahead. What?
That is so fucked up.
How?
What are you talking about? Because okay.
How is it fucked up? I'm listening.
So you're gonna sit here, look me in my face, and say that you don't do shit for your women? I mean, you don't have a woman, but you're not. But
I do shit for me, and you get what comes from what I do for me. What are you talking about?
I don't know what that means. Like, what do you mean you do things for me? You've never taken a woman shopping before? You never bought her anything?
I took myself shopping, and she got some remnants of me shopping.
That's not what I asked.
I don't take women shopping. We go to a store, and I'm buying myself something, and I'm like, you want something? Yeah, I want something. And she gets something. What are you talking about?
I mean,
take no fucking woman shopping.
What? I'm not saying that I've been taking shopping.
I'm going shopping, and she's going shopping with me.
Okay.
Everything a woman does is with me. I don't do nothing for a woman. I do things for me. And because I'm so good at treating myself, you get that also.
Okay. Maybe
it's just like the shutting the fuck up.
Okay.
I shut the fuck up. Therefore, you shut the fuck up. It's me doing the thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear
you
I
become
hear
the mirror image of me.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying?
I hear the words that you're putting together in sentences.
Yeah.
The reason why I asked that is because I thought men has like a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment in his ability to provide for his children, his family, his wife. Like you've never just be like, you just never been out and be like, I think, well, you've been married before.
I've been out doing something for myself, and I do something for her too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it for myself. And she get the crumbs from me doing it for myself.
It's just your language. Your language is crazy.
I don't care.
Your language is insane.
I don't care.
That's insane, friend.
It's not insane.
It is.
It's not. You're telling me how I think and how I operate is insane.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what you said.
It's the words you're putting together.
Okay, they're my words.
So you've never bought jewelry or anything. You've never I'm talking about just
I bought jewelry
for a woman.
Yeah.
Without thinking about yourself first.
I'm in the mall thinking about myself, and I stop in another store as I'm in the mall, and I buy her some jewelry. What are you talking about? I'm in the mall. Why am I in the mall? Or why am I in a jewelry store? Because I'm out already. I've never left my house specifically to do something for a woman. I leave out the house to do something for myself, and I consider my woman when I'm outside doing something for myself.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I just think differently.
Do you think I will buy a house for a woman?
No.
No, I'll buy a house for myself and put the woman in it. What are you talking about? And this is the reason why these bitch ass dudes are out here, because they're programmed by y'all.
Whoa. First
yes.
of all, no.
Y'all.
No.
Y'all.
No, absolutely not. Because I've never been the woman to be like, I need my man to buy me this, and this.
Can
and
you
this and
can
this.
you listen? You're acting like Stefan. Can you stop? Thank you. Okay. Because this is what women do. Y'all just hear something and y'all, I need you to seek understanding.
Okay.
Instead of wanting to fucking talk. Because if you don't think about this, if you don't know what I'm talking about, how about you say, can you add more context to what you're saying instead of, oh, wait a minute, I do me. Do you want to have a question or do you want to give an answer to a fucking question?
Okay.
So it's just crazy.
Yo, this is us on a regular basis, y'all.
She's crazy.
No, I'm not. But continue.
And this is her right here. Hold on, watch this. Because I have video proof of y'all asses.
You know what? I don't have time for your shenanigans.
Hey, I always have proof. So this is video proof
of me.
Of all y'all. This is y'all. Hold on, what happened?
You're not funny.
Listen.
You're not funny at all.
Here we go.
She's such a bitch.
This is y'all. That's all y'all. Yeah. That's all you want to do. Just talk. Yeah.
My manager, she's such a bitch.
That's it. That's all y'all want to do. Yeah. You ask a question and yeah. Can I answer the question? I don't even remember what the hell the damn question is because you want to start an argument. Go.
I didn't ask you a question.
Okay.
We didn't get back to that part.
What was the issue? We was talking about you said you don't want to do something for a woman. And I said everything I do is for myself. And a woman gets the remnants of what I'm doing for myself.
I see what you're saying. I just can't relate to that. So
what does that have to do with me?
It doesn't have anything to do. I just feel like that's where the what? Not confusion, the disconnect is coming from because
ask questions if there's a disconnect. Instead of saying I feel, I just think.
No, I just know.
There you go. There you go. I just instead of think about that.
Okay.
Instead of saying I just, how about you seek understanding?
Okay.
See, one of my principles, calm down.
Okay.
One of my principles is, damn, I got so many principles. Hold on. What is it? Tell me more. It's a question. Tell me more.
Okay.
You see, it starts with a consonant and not a vowel instead of I just feel like.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? See, the thing about it is approaches is where men and women have a problem. They don't know how to approach certain concepts.
Okay.
So instead of saying, just say, can you elaborate? Another consonant? Can you add context?
Okay.
What do you mean by that? Another consonant. But go ahead.
I was going to say something with a consonant.
You started with a vowel just now.
I know
another
that.
Vowel.
Sir.
Consonant.
So the reason why I cannot relate is because there's been plenty of times where
who asked you about you?
I'm not saying that you're asking about me. I'm saying that
if there's think about this. If there's a question or an issue, how about you ask me?
There's no question or issue. I believe that there is men.
Stop saying you believe and ask a question.
There is no. I don't have a question.
You do have a question.
I have plenty of questions to ask you for the show.
But with this, think about this.
Okay, so
this is a mental thing. If you don't understand the philosophy that I'm sharing, ask me a question about my philosophy that you want to learn about instead of making it about you by keep saying, I just feel I don't do this. This is the problem with women. And hence the reason why you niggas are so gay and soft because this is where y'all learned it from. Women. So here's the thing, Anissa, because I now remember where we end up stopping at. I said, y'all are the reason why these niggas are so soft and gay. Single motherhood.
Whoa.
You niggas are raised by fucking women and y'all don't understand like cognitive thought properly because y'all learned from a fucking woman. Your cognition is all fucked up.
I believe that that women definitely communicate more emotionally.
Yes. And then you have a son and then he starts communicating like you and he starts being like, I believe, I think, I feel. Right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
Okay.
I'm literally going. Wait, I've literally had this conversation with you before.
I'm just saying
about my actual son. I thought I don't know if he was asking a rhetorical question or not. But no,
I'm just saying single motherhood. See, the thing about it is, we have something called mirror neurons, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way kids know how to eat, walk, talk is not by you making them eat, making them walk. It's them watching you eat, walk, and talk. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's why kids just make noises. They go, they be sitting in a little baby seat, because they don't know how to talk, and they hear you talking, and they want to talk too.
Excuse me.
You feel me?
Right.
But they don't know how to talk. That's why they make noises, because they're trying to mirror you.
Right.
So all your, to the single mothers watching, what's up, Net? Where you been? To all the single mothers, your child is literally mimicking you. And if you have a son, he's most likely going to be a bitch unless you put him around males, because you're a bitch. Female as in bitch, not a bad person.
Of essence. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna grow up to be just like your ass, because he's just mirroring you. He don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is, y'all don't know. You not knoweth what you do.
You not. Okay,
what is it?
First
You not know. What is it? The Bible
what
thing.
We're not about to do is bring Jesus in this. That's what we're not about to do.
What?
We're not about to bring Jesus.
What Jesus got to do with
They
this?
do not know what they do.
There you go. They do not. There we go. They do not know. Y'all asses do not know what y'all do. That's what Jesus.
It was never meant for a woman to raise a child in the first place.
Thank you. See, if I was Jesus, all y'all sit down and shut the fuck up. But I'm not Jesus.
And that's why you're not.
What?
That is exactly.
First of all, I'll still be alive and telling y'all to sit down and shut the fuck up. Jesus, that nigga dead. So don't tell me nothing.
Yo.
What?
Pipe down. Let's move on.
First of all, Jesus was a black dude.
First of all.
And that means he was a nigga. And that nigga dead. Is he dead? Yes. So he a nigga and he dead. What did I say wrong?
You said a couple things wrong.
But name one. Go.
We're not about to go there. So we're not about to bring it up. I can't. But
I literally said, answer the question
with you.
Huh?
I'm not about to go down this rabbit hole with you.
You said I just said something wrong, and I simply asked a cognitive question. What did I say wrong?
You think Christians are idiots.
I didn't say Christians are idiots.
Yeah, because we believe that Jesus is alive. We don't believe that Jesus dead. We believe Jesus died and rose 3 days later. That's what we believe.
Where you at now? Where you at?
On the right hand.
What's his phone number?
Shut up. He on the main line.
What's his Instagram? If he was alive, he would have an Instagram page.
That's not
that nigga dead. Sorry.
Lord forgive him.
He dead.
Lord forgive him. Lord forgive him.
He dead.
Let's go to the next question.
Let's go to the next question.
This is a good question.
Damn Jesus.
Okay.
Go ahead on.
Anywho. What percentage of relationship problems today are caused by women's unrealistic standards versus men's lack of leadership?
0, because everything is ran and operated by men. The world is ran and operated by a man. A woman don't control shit. So the beginning of your question again?
What percentage of what percentage of relationship problems today are caused by women's unrealistic standards versus men
0
lack of leadership?
0. If
normally all relationship problems stem from men's lack of leadership.
That's what I'm saying. So that means none of it is from women. It kind of answers its own question. Because of men's lack of leadership is the reason why relationships aren't working. So 0% of the problems are coming from women because men lack leadership, which is 100% of the problem. Does that make sense?
1000%.
Yeah.
And a lot of men cry wolf saying that, oh well,
she's not following me.
Yeah, that too. And also women, they're divorcing their husbands. Like there's nothing in marriage for the man. And that's not true. It's just that you got into something not understanding and knowing what it takes to be a husband. Just because you know how to have sex with a woman and y'all play house doesn't mean that you know how to be a husband. Just because you're taller than her, you got deeper voice than her, don't mean that you know how to lead her. Like people don't know what it means, to be married, the type of responsibility it takes, the type of submission it takes on both sides. And the type of responsibility it is to be obligated to people, to the same person for the rest of your life. Like a lot of people just are not ready and they do not understand what that means. And that's the problem. A lot of people are in love with the aesthetic of marriage.
Yes.
They just want to be like, they just want to say, my husband, my wife. But there's no sacredcy. As soon as there's a problem, you ready to throw in the towel. Like there's no Sarah calls it staying power. Like it's nothing. It's just
I agree. What's the next question? Good.
Next question. Are women setting themselves up for failure by chasing emotional highs over stable men? The pookie pickers, if you will.
Here's what's amazing. A stable man is gonna leave your ass. Because once you start acting stupid, a stable man is gonna get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to chase a stable man because he ain't going nowhere. He's stable.
Yeah.
A stable man is going to get rid of you. So there's no chasing of a stable man because he like we have motion, we move around or whatever, but the man is stable. So he has somewhat of a
if the woman
foundation.
he's dealing with is mentally intact, he's not going nowhere.
Yeah. And my job as a man, as a stable man, is to stable you. Right. I'm going to grab you and, keep you stable and offer a foundation to you.
Right.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of times where that's happened. This is a good one. Who actually benefits from hookup culture more, men or women, and who suffers more long term?
Men benefit more and suffer more.
In the long term, they suffer more?
Yes.
How so? Please expand.
Because we create the hookup culture. We invented social media. We are in control of the narrative of the entire world. Right? So because of that, women are cheaters. Right? Because of that, women are whores.
How?
Women aren't whores because they're whores. Women are whores because we want to fuck them. So if we as men had more discipline, I'd be having women wanting to have sex with me. And I'd be saying no. Because in my mind, I'm like, bitch, you trying to set me up. Or after I fuck you and you don't get what you want, you're going to get on your phone and be like, Mr. Let Go did this. I'm going to expose him. Right? So I'd be saying no. A lot of these niggas don't. So a lot of men don't have discipline to sleep with a woman that to a certain degree he has the ability to vet pretty quickly. See, I don't sleep with a woman super fast because I don't know her. I'm not saying I won't sleep with a woman the same night or whatever, but I won't. Not saying I won't, but I won't. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be a scenario that
has to be a special situation.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know you, so I don't want to fuck you. Most men don't think like that because they don't have nothing to lose. One woman can ruin my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? True. Especially if I did not have a vasectomy.
There was a guy that I used to be friends with that all he did was just have different women or the same, like a rotation of women in and out his place. And
there's nothing wrong with that if he knows who the women are.
No, he was miserable. He was a bipolar depressant and he used women as his coping mechanism.
Yeah.
It was actually very sad to look at because he doesn't even want help. He doesn't even see how he's destroying his life.
Yeah. And that rotation of women is destroying the women. Because what happens with having a rotation of women is those women have an attachment to the guy. So in the back of their minds, she don't really know about the other women. So she actually would meet a guy that could be a potential suitor, and she's going to be like, I'm not interested because she fucking him. Right? Because he's not giving her any clarity on like, yo, this is nothing. We just like each other. But one thing I want you to do is be open to finding your mate because I'm not that.
Yeah.
And then compartmentalize what we doing if you're capable of doing that. And we're going to be good. But the day you can't compartmentalize, leave me alone because I don't want you to feel attached to me to a point where you're out somewhere and a good guy walks up and tries to holler at you, and you actually would holler at him, but you got me in the back of your mind.
But men don't say stuff like that.
Because they're bitches.
That I agree with. They are.
And they have an attachment to pussy.
Yeah,
I don't have
and
attachment
it's crazy
to pussy.
because men will probably get more pussy if they just be honest about it. Why would you, like, there was a guy, I'm pretty sure you've seen this clip, that fat guy that was saying, I lied to get the pussy because if I was honest, you wouldn't give it to me. You remember
But it's because he's fat.
But
do you see the underlying problem though?
Yeah.
He's fat. If you weren't fat, see, men lie because they're insecure, because they're hiding something. But a lot of times, the thing that we all are hiding is in plain sight, but we so dumb, we think the person don't see it.
Yeah.
The nigga is fat.
He was sloppy fat.
Therefore, he's lying about his intentions. Not because he's a liar, it's because he's fat. The good-looking dudes, they don't lie because they ain't got no reason to lie. Bitch, get out if you don't want to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's true. But because a lot of men out here are incels, they don't know how to get women.
Mm-hmm.
They do what the men were doing on the show today. They complain. They feel like they need to disenfranchise, and they they conglomerate, like they come together.
Congregate. And the thing about that is, getting women is a problem. I don't get women.
What do you mean by that?
I don't get women. I don't need to get women. I don't care about getting women. Women get me. Women like me because of what I'm saying. Because everything starts with me.
Okay.
Women want to fuck me, and I oblige.
Oh, okay.
Don't a woman have to be wet and turned on for me to have sex with her?
I mean,
so that means she wants to fuck me before I put my dick in her, right?
Well, if you put it like that, friend.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
So before my dick goes in, you want the dick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you want the fuck before I want to fuck.
No, I mean, I don't know. I think we both equally want to fuck each other the same amount of time. I don't know.
But at the end of the day, I made you want to fuck me.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm in control of everything.
Yeah, well,
that's all I'm saying.
Men are more in control of marriage. Women are in control of sex.
It's not me flirting. It's my presence that makes a woman want to fuck. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. So as a man, you have to work on your presence in every environment. And then women will want to fuck you. Because like I said, I don't get women. I don't care. I'm not thinking about all that shit. I'm just living my life. And then I run into a dope woman and we start talking and we click and we don't fuck super early. We get to know each other, whatever. And then we start fucking or whatever. Because I don't know if I want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Real. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. I don't just fuck any woman. I don't want to do that.
That's safe. You should be that
There's
way.
a lot of reasons, right?
As you should. Yes. As
So
you should be.
I'm not getting women. I'll get phone numbers and don't even call the goddamn woman. Because sometimes I'm just in a flirty mood and we just flirting and we all in each other's face or whatever, and we get each other. She might ain't be my type. I just love women, you know?
That's real.
And even if I do call her, I might not like the conversation. I'm not gonna keep conversing with you and I don't like you just because I want to fuck you. No,
a lot of men
I'll
aren't
fuck her
like
over
that.
there somewhere, you know?
Somebody said, let go after dark, put the kids to bed and turn the volume down.
Actually, somebody used to coin the phrase "Aaron after dark," and I used to have a little thing what I used to do Aaron after dark when I was on Instagram before I got on YouTube. And I used to do Aaron after dark, but I got so used to doing my shows in the afternoon where I was like, damn, I can't use Aaron after dark because I never go live on YouTube when it's dark. So I stopped using Aaron after dark. So yeah, that was an actual thing.
I love that. I'm excited. So So let's speak to the guys that are like this. Let's make a closing statement to the men who are like all of the men that we saw today on the show. And what's a key advice you would give them to not be this way? To the step in the right direction, if you will.
Understand that you are the beginning, the middle, and the end, and not the woman. And if you realize that you are the beginning and the middle and the end, you'll be able to get her middle and her end if you want it. You'll be able to get both holes, the middle and the end.
Yo, I don't know if you should.
She can use both holes.
Yo, that's crazy.
And the beginning. Actually, the beginning is her mouth.
Yeah, yo.
You can get the beginning, the middle, and the end. All three holes.
I said sound advice.
What?
Sound advice. My God. My God. I said sound advice. Aaron.
If you understand as a man, you are the beginning, the middle, and the end. The woman that wants you after you built yourself up will give you her middle, her beginning, and her end whenever you want it. That is sound advice. It starts with you, sir. Stop running around trying to get women and get some fucking money, get some influence, get some self-understanding, get some self-love, get your bitch ass in the gym. Learn how to, because if you can't lift 225 pounds, you're a bitch. So go to the gym and learn how to lift 225 pounds, because most of y'all don't know how to lift 225 pounds because you're a bitch. So stop being a bitch.
Even I know how to lift 225 pounds. I squat 225. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Learn how to at least squat 225 and lift 225. Just simple. See, my whole life is simple. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and do all this sappy bullshit and find yourself. Fuck all that.
Get a mentor that's going to teach you how to be a man.
Yes.
Be humble enough to be able to admit that you may not be as much of a man as you think you are.
So the thing about it is, even with the mentor, get the mentor to teach you how to get some money also. Right? It's not because part of manhood is being able to provide for himself, right? See, the provider, people think about the word provider. They never think about provider for himself. A lot of these dudes can't provide for themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, normal everyday things they can't afford.
A lot of men be wanting women to submit to them, only wanting to pay 50%. That's also
right, because he can't provide for himself.
That's crazy.
So he needs help providing for himself. That's why a lot of men want a girlfriend so bad, because
they want a roommate to help pay their bills.
Because he can't provide for himself.
For sure. Warm body syndrome is what me and Sarah call it.
Warm body syndrome. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's more of a Sarah thing, but still, like a lot of people are in relationships not because they deserve to be in one or they need to be in one. They really feel like they need to be in one because they need somebody to help pay their bills.
They are in relationships because they don't think they deserve a relationship.
What? Oh, I get it. Never mind.
Because you think you don't deserve a relationship, you're in a relationship in order to make you feel like that feeling isn't real. You get what I'm saying?
Also people.
So you do something to make you feel like it's not true. Like a wig wearer. She doesn't love herself. Therefore, she wears a wig to make her think she loves herself. So when she looks in the mirror, she looks like somebody else.
I can get what you're saying. I can understand. A lot of people are in relationships because they don't know how to sit with themselves. They don't love themselves
because they don't love themselves.
They don't love themselves enough to sit with themselves.
They don't deserve love. Therefore, they seek love to validate
them.
Or no, I'm talking about. Let me say it again. They look for love, but they don't think they deserve love. So they look for love in order to make themselves feel like
they deserve love.
They deserve love,
but they look for it in the wrong places,
right?
And then get mad when they get the opposite,
right? Because there's a thinking and then there's a believing. You don't believe you deserve love, so you get in a relationship So you think you have love, even though you don't believe you deserve it. That's why men be beating on women. That's why women be cheating on men, because they don't think they deserve love. I'm sorry, they don't believe they deserve love. They think they deserve it.
Yeah, but
deserve can be looked in two different ways.
Yeah.
You could say, I deserve love because I'm a good person. And then you can say, well, I deserve love because I'm a good person.
A lot of people feel like
Hold on, you see how it works?
Yeah.
I deserve love because I'm a good person. And then you say, I deserve love because I'm a good person. Good person means I'm good to me. I treat myself right. I eat right. I go to the gym. I'm healthy, right? I don't put myself in crazy situations. Okay. But the other side is I deserve love because I think I'm a good person instead of I believe I'm a good person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a belief versus a think.
Unknowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. I agree.
Yeah. So let's end this live. This was good.
Yes, it was good.
You got any thoughts?
Don't be like any of the guys on the live.
All three guys on the live, don't be like.
And take Aaron's advice with grains of salt. That's my advice.
Okay.
No, I'm playing. I'm messing with you.
I'm cool.
It'd be the little things that you say.
The little things are the things that matter, though.
I know.
Not the big things.
I know, but it's the way you put together words. I'll be like, how do you? Okay. That's
Possibly
why
you're not used to being around masculine men.
that friend, that may be that may be valid.
I'm just saying.
That's you. You may have a point.
One of the reasons why I talk like this is to get rid of the women that aren't used to men who talk like this.
Yeah, I do have another friend. He's white. Well, he's not really white, but he's mixed, and he's y'all give the same type of vibe. Like, he will say what the fuck he said, but he's also a leader. He's a soldier. He's literally a contract kid. Like, he's that guy. He's probably one of the most masculine men I know. Ain't no bitch in him at all. So I get it.
That's all I'm saying. So I'm not going to stop talking the way I talk. And that's a other people problem and not a me problem. And, to the gay people who be like, you'll attract more bees with honey. You're a bitch.
That's what Sarah said. You attract more bees with honey than with venom.
But she's a woman. She's supposed to do that. She's sweet. She's a woman. She's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sweet.
You are not.
I'm kind.
You are. You are very kind.
Yeah.
You're not nice at all. You're not a nice person.
I'm kind.
Yes, very kind.
I'm a pleasure to be around.
You are.
Yeah.
You're very funny too. Have me rolling.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure.
So thank y'all for being here. This is going to be a podcast or whatever hell. I'm going to make it into something or put it on Patreon. I don't know. I'm going to do something, whatever. But I just love this interaction instead of it just being me and talk about videos or whatever. So this is going to be another part of content. Don't exactly know how, when, where, or whatever. But we're starting off like every Thursday, right? We just got to figure out a time and how we're going to put it together. So this is possibly going to be a Patreon thing where so I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. And that's it. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.
And before y'all go, buy
Aaron's card game.
I
have 2.
Oh, shout out to you. Thank you. Where is the thing? I was going to do a commercial, but I don't fucked it up. Okay, here we go.
Is sweeping the country, and it's a card game called Like Mother, Like Daughter. This game is powerful.
My favorite question was, if you could parent me all over again, what would you change?
This card game has a mother deck and a daughter deck, so we both have questions for each other.
These are some good questions. Do you think I'm a people pleaser? If so, where did I get this trait from? This card game actually helped my marriage, and the questions showed me that I still had unresolved issues with my mom, and I was taking them out on my husband.
If you don't do anything else, buy this card game. You won't regret it. Click the link below.
Like mother, like daughter, we are the same.
I love that.
You'll see when we play this game.
Hold on. Anissa didn't hear my song. So hold on. Before I go, let me play the song that I wrote about my one true love. Hold on, where's the thing? We're still on live. Hold on, let's see. So y'all don't leave yet. Hold on. I want to play y'all favorite song because they love the song. Yes, this song is dope as hell, and I wrote it, and I created it. I write songs. Hold on, I just be having so much.
Alicia, I found out that you write songs. What else you do?
Probably some other shit, but where is the goddamn song? Hold on, y'all. I can't find. I got so much, all this Diddy shit. All right, let me move slow. Where is it? I move slow. I remember where it's at. It's right here. Okay, not that. Wait, did I erase it?
I don't know.
Oh well. I can't find it. Maybe I erased it. It's on my phone, but it's not lost, long lost. But hold on one more time. Because I want to play the goddamn song. And I just played it the other day.
You need organization in all your folders.
For those who are just tuning in, I'm looking for a song. And it is crazy how I can't find the song. Oh, here it is. Right in my face. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's the song. Now I wrote this.
Mama, sit down, let's play this game. In these cards we heal our pain. Face to face we both explain. Maybe find our bond again. Years of anger lose their sting. We both said some hurtful things. Let these questions heal broken strings. Let this game and fractured wings. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these two decks. Even though our past attempts have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me?
I love this song.
Neglect, disrespect, wounds can be healed in these two decks. Though our past missteps have stalled, Mama, please just don't withdraw.
Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive
forgive
do
you.
you
Do you
forgive
forgive
me?
me?
The one to see it, even
I did that.
though our past attempts have stalled. Mama,
Mama,
please just
please
don't
don't want
withdraw.
withdraw.